Yay. Just want to make sure. Yes. Okay, excellent. What's happening? All right, so I'm going to get started, you guys. It's 4 o'clock. No time wasting. Let's get to the presentation because we have a lot of information to go over and I want to be mindful of everybody's time. So get your water, pen and paper, take some notes if you need to. We're going to take a couple of minutes for ourselves today too. At least we could try to squeeze that in there. Okay, let's go ahead and play this thing. Awesome. All right, welcome everyone. We're cleaning with essential oils today. It's Wellness Wednesday. Brand new presentation and script. So I will be reading from a little script here because I want to make sure I don't go off the rails and go into a tangent and then totally forget, the important things I should share with you about cleaning with essential oils. All right, so let's get started. Just a little bit about myself. Just like everybody on the planet, we've been using products that our grandparents were using and our mothers were using. And we didn't know any better or any different because we saw that they worked every single time. But we didn't realize how toxic, how many chemicals are in there. Some of them we can't even pronounce. And over time, research has shown like those are not very good for us. And we should be wearing masks and gloves when we're cleaning so we don't absorb through the nose and our skin, because it's the biggest organ, when we get into contact with these chemicals and toxins. For example, when my son, he was about 6 or 7, I noticed he wasn't a very good aim in the bathroom. So I decided he needs to go and clean the bathroom himself. So, for the longest time, I was using the stuff I would get at the retail store, Target and Walmart. Down those aisles of the household cleaners. And I would get specifically bathroom cleaner, right? Because you got kitchen cleaner, bathroom cleaner, laundry, etc. So I would get the bathroom cleaner and I would spray the area down for him because, it was a pretty big can. He couldn't really handle it. And I noticed we would start to cough. So I didn't think a good idea for him to be exposed to that. So I would have him stand out in the hallway while I sprayed and held my nose. And then I would jump into the hallway, catch my breath and say, okay, now you go in there. Even though it was still, those chemicals are still looming around in the air, I'd have him go in there and he'd clean his toilet and we would be done. Then fast forward, I got into doTERRA. I found out when On Guard could be used, the protecting blaze as a cleaning household cleaner. I was like, get out of here. So I found out, how to make it. And I just got I think I bought the 2 ounce or the 4 ounce spray bottles with the little spray on top. And because I just wanted to test it out. Wasn't sure what was going on. Test it out for myself in the kitchen. So I did that. I used, I think about 20 drops, 25 drops, depending on the size of the bottle. The bigger the bottle, the more, obviously. And the rest with distilled water. And I sprayed in my kitchen and I was like, oh, wow, this is really nice. And it smelled really good. So I was like, okay, let me make a big bottle for Ian. I happen to have it was a bottle of white vinegar in it. It was a spray bottle that was also I used as a household cleaner because I was trying to get more into the natural stuff since I had little ones. I had just about 1/4 of the vinegar left in the bottle, so I just did 30 drops of the On Guard and the rest with distilled water, shook it up, gave it to my son and said, here, clean your toilet. And I walked out. And about, I don't know, 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, I walked back in. He cleaned the whole bathroom, not just his toilet. And I was just so amazed at how awesome it smelled for the first time and how everything looked clean. So I was like, that's it. We're sticking with the On Guard stuff. And that's my story. That's how it all got started. And I've been making my own household cleaner ever since, for the kitchen, for the laundry, and well, not so much the laundry, but definitely for the kitchen. Because I was really concerned about all the toxins and chemicals in the household cleaner because I was coughing. That should have been a red flag right there. All right, so why clean with essential oils? Well, for some people, cleaning is just not a fun task at all. We either hate it or we love it, because some people think it's very cathartic. I can't even say it, where we just kind of get in the zone and we're just in a different world and we're like rocking it out. But other days it feels like it's just, one more thing we have to do and we don't want to do it. And we just can't avoid it. We have to clean our house, unfortunately. So whether you like it or not, we got to clean. But we have options. We have options on what we can use. So essential oils are not just used for health and wellness. They can be used to clean our home. So if you're new to it, oh wait, where am I? Oh yeah. So if you're new to essential oils or just want to, use regular cleaning routine, you might be thinking, why would I want to clean with essential oils? So to give you a better idea why essential oils are useful for cleaning, let's talk about the most appealing benefits of using essential oils in your household. One, they're natural, safe to use in the house. Really, around your family, it's the best option because they come from plants. They're not man-made. They don't come from petroleum or coal tar based or anything like that. They can be safely used around the family because they're curated and sourced from the plants. They're curated in a way so that they preserve the potent properties of the oil. So when you use essential oils for cleaning, you're relying on the natural chemical components found in the oil to provide cleaning and purifying power. Whether you prefer to use the natural cleaning products, worry about keeping your family safe, or you just want peace of mind, essential oils are a wonderful natural cleaning solution to use around your home. They're potent, powerful, and effective. They're potent and powerful cleansing properties that make them useful for household cleaning. Essential oils are extracts taken from plant parts, which means they're highly concentrated and extremely potent. Can I say that anymore? Not only do they provide a potent aroma, yes, I can, but the chemical components in each oil provide powerful benefits. Because essential oils are so potent, you just need a small amount, just that will be necessary to provide the cleaning power that you're looking for. Other cleansing products may require a large amount to get the job done, but it is possible to cleanse an entire area with just a few drops of essential oil. For those who are wondering if essential oils are powerful as other cleaning agents, simply opening a bottle of essential oils is all it takes to immediately experience the highly concentrated potent power of these natural elements. So if you have a bottle with you, you just want to open up and remind yourself, like, yeah, they're pretty strong. Like I have the Malama sample that came with my LRP order, and it smells amazing. You can smell the wild orange, it's citrus with sandalwood and another wood from Hawaii, because they sourced in Hawaii these beautiful woods, and it smells amazing. It's coming out for Mother's Day. I think it's going to be a nice personal perfume for those out there. Okay. What else can I talk? So yeah, so there we go. All right, essential oils provide an alternative to cleaning products with dangerous chemicals. Many cleaning products on the market are full of powerful yet potentially dangerous chemicals. While these products claim to provide cleaning affecting benefits, they often contain synthetic chemicals and questionable ingredients that may put your family at risk when used around the home. I noticed on one certain brand, I'm not going to name any brands, but if you look on the back of the packaging for their wipes, it says you're not supposed to, one, use your hands to touch it, or if you're going to put it on the surface, not to leave it on the surface, that you're supposed to wipe again with a clean, damp cloth, because of the chemicals and the residue left, and little hands and fingers are touching that. So you want to be mindful of that. Always read the instructions. If you do decide this isn't a good option for you and you rather stick with the old school stuff, just really read the instructions and make sure you're following the directions so you don't leave any residue. But the beauty of using essential oils for cleaning is that they only contain a natural chemical components originally found within the oil. So when used in proper quantities, they don't pose a risk and are safe to be used around the house. So if you have small children in the home, or you want to ensure your family isn't being exposed to unnecessary toxins and chemicals every day, or even the fur babies, they're walking on the clean floor, right? Essential oils provide a natural solutions for keeping the home clean. Versatility. One major benefit of using essential oils for cleaning is that they're so versatile. A single oil can be useful for cleaning various sections of the home for several different cleaning tasks. Like, for example, tea tree. On Guard is another one. On Guard you can use in the kitchen, the bathroom, and the laundry. Because they're potent and effective, one oil can be used for a variety of jobs, from kitchen to bathroom, purifying the air, cleaning up sticky messes, and helping with laundry and more. What else can I mention about that? Oh yeah, enjoy the lovely aroma. So yeah, as you clean, like I mentioned in the story, I was shocked of how clean it smelled, and it just smelled amazing, very spicy, warm. It just felt like a big hug in the bathroom. So yeah, you can enjoy the aroma, because a lot of traditional cleaning products that we've used over time, because of our grandmother or our mom, they have a strong or unpleasant smell, and they can cause respiratory symptoms to show up, like coughing, sneezing, those kind of things, because they're full of synthetic chemicals and other unnatural ingredients. But what I love about essential oils is when you use them, the aroma lasts for several hours. I like that. So you can pick your flavor, your aroma. You want uplifting, you want floral, you want refreshing, invigorating. Yeah, it's totally up to you and your nostrils. All right, moving on. So now you understand a few benefits of cleaning with essential oils. You might be wondering, how does it work though? What is it that makes an essential oil useful for cleaning? Well, let's discuss some science behind what makes essential oils such effective cleaning agents. Each essential oil has a unique set of chemical components which give the oil specific benefits. For example, some essential oils contain chemical constituents that can be used for improving appearance of the skin, like it cleanses the skin. Other oils have properties that might be useful for repelling insects. Others support restful night's sleep. An essential oil can have a combination of several different chemical components. Yeah, so I'll go into detail on that in a second, which is what gives the oil diverse in all the possibilities for that one oil. So let's dive into it. If you have an advanced oil magic book or any reference book, there is a section, the science, I call it the chemistry of essential oils. It starts on 268, depending on which edition book you have, but check in the 260s. There's the science where hopefully you can see it's got the chemical component right there in the middle. Well, that's the therapeutic property, I'm sorry, and then the chemical component is on the outside. So there's different chemical components that do one therapeutic property, if that makes sense. And then it also, in the book, it also lists the percentage of how much of that chemical compound that is in there. So if you're looking for something very specific, like we're talking about, oh yeah, here we go. Kills or prevents bacterial growth, then you want to look for these chemical compounds, and then that's going to list the oil that has it and how much that percentage of the chemical compound. So a lot of these oils, like wild orange, is going to have more than one chemical compound that's going to do different things. So that's the part of this section of the book that goes over in more detail. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So I lost my place. Let's see what's important to share with you. Okay, let's just go over. Essential oils have different types of cleansing properties. So it's important to keep in mind there are several essential oils that are known to have cleansing properties. However, the word cleansing may have different meanings, like for your skin, I mentioned earlier. What else? Internal cleansing, because you could take some of these internally. So yeah, you can also use for your household cleaning, that's for the surface cleaning. Even though doTERRA does have a couple of lines for the laundry, we'll go into that later as well. So if you don't have a reference book and you're like, well, how can I the chemical compounds? if you go, oh, this one doesn't. If you look on the bottom of your bottle, grab your bottle and look on the bottom, there's going to be a lot code, and usually in yellow numbers, and then the expiration date will follow under there. If you go to source2u.com and then plug in that lot code number, it's going to give you the reports. There's several reports, but there's one report that's going to show the chemical compounds that are in and how much is in there, like the percentage. So you can go and check that out. Look for the reports there. That's how transparent doTERRA is with their oils. I love that. So you don't have to guess. You can just look it up. All right, next. Yes, essential oils are safe to use for around the family and household for cleaning. However, there are a few safety guidelines to be aware of before you begin cleaning with essential oils, especially if you are new to the essential usage in general. You want to use pure therapeutic grade essential oils for best results. It's very important to remember not all oils are created equal. Most essential oils out there, especially the ones that say don't take internally, probably have some kind of filler or some kind of adulteration to it. So it's not going to have the chemical compound might still be there, but you'll need to use a lot of that product to get the effect that you are looking for in cleaning your home. Whereas with doTERRA oils, you just need like 1 or 2 drops. Okay, that's basically what they're saying there. So in addition to providing the most benefits, high quality essential oils will also be safer to use around the family. Man, I say that a lot. Okay, high quality essential oils typically go through rigorous testing to ensure that they're safe for consumers to use. To save time and money during the production process, some companies will forego the testing process, which lowers the quality of the oil and doesn't allow them to guarantee a safe product. Okay, so basically they're saying they're going to use a lot of oils. So you want to look for doTERRA CPTG certified pure tested grade process. And again, you could go to source2u.com for that, for that information. Okay, so only a small amount is needed when using essential oils. We talked about that, because remember, if you use too much, you can't take it back, just like in the cooking. So start small, 1 or 2 drops, and if that's not enough, try 3 or 4. Testing before cleaning. Just like any product out there, you want to start with a small area in your home that nobody's going to see, and try, whether that's wood, fabric, granite, just try a small area first. And if you see that it's working, then continue on. Storage. Yeah, you definitely want to store, just like any cleaning product. We don't put it underneath the couch, under the sink anymore. We put it in the medicine cabinet or in a higher shelf where the kids can't reach, right? It's the same with the oils too, because young children don't understand and how to use them. So we definitely want to not have them around when they're not supervised. So yeah, you want to keep them, up and away. Yeah, they're just talking about, store the oils in a cool, dry place in order to preserve the natural chemical properties within the oil. So if it's out in the sun, that is eventually over time, it's going to deteriorate. And that's why they're in these amber glass bottles instead of the clear ones, because it tends to help. If you happen to have the sun on it, it's not going to kill it right away, but you don't want to have it in the sun all the time. So that's why it's in that color. So yeah, you want to keep UV rays and other types of light from altering the chemical composition. Okay. All right. Homemade cleaning solutions. So essential oils can be combined with a number of household ingredients to make your own cleaning agents. So let's consider using the following ingredients when making our own cleaning agents at home. Okay. White vinegar, huge fan. It contains helpful cleansing properties, useful for cleaning grease and mineral deposits. So make sure you have that on hand. Baking soda is useful for absorbing and eliminating odor. We usually, we've seen our mom sprinkle it on the carpet, remember that, and then back it up. It's used for cleaning stains and greasy, eliminating odors and cleansing surfaces in the house. Salt, known as an effective scrubbing agent. I use salt to cutting boards. It's also used helpful for cleaning stains and greasy messes as well. I'm going to start using salt and cleaning my stovetop because I've got some baked on grease I just can't get. So I'm going to try that next time. Castile Soap, helpful for lifting dirt, stains, and grease. I use through Amazon. I would buy Castile Soap every month and then make my own dish soap with the On Guard concentrate. What else did I use it for? Once in a while, if I ran out of detergent for the laundry, I would, throw that in there as well. But that wasn't very often. That was like when I was like desperate and I needed to clean something. All right, so any of these cleaning agents on this slide can be combined with essential oils for various cleaning tasks throughout the home. Yeah, we'll do some more. We'll talk about some DIYs too later on. So if you decide to make your own cleaning solutions, store them for future use. Keep in mind that oil and water don't mix, so you might have to shake the cleaning solution vigorously before cleaning again. So if you make your own in a bottle, be mindful of that. If it sits in a cupboard, that's okay. It's possible for the oil to separate from the other agent, so just shake well before you use. Okie dokie. And then how much essential oil to use is a great question. You might be wondering how much. So the amount of oil you add to your cleaning solution will depend on the particular job at hand, what kind of surface you plan to apply the mixture to, and how severe the mess is. For example, if you're simply cleaning the surface around the home, you need less oil compared to if you're trying to scrub away a greasy mess or stubborn buildup. This slide provides a guide. Okay. Oh yeah. So strong 5 or less drops of essential oil, 2 to 3 cups of cleaning solution. If you need it stronger, 10 to 15 drops of essential oil, 3 to 5 cups of cleaning solution, and then strongest 20 or more. And it's also depending on the size of your bottles as well. You want to keep that in mind as well. Okay. Essential oils with cleansing properties. So now that we talked about the basics of cleaning with essential oils, let's talk about the specific ways to incorporate the oils into your regular routine. So these are the best ones based on their chemical profiles. Each essential oil on the list is a great choice to keep you clean around the house, help you clean around the house using essential oils, because each one of them is a unique chemical profile, cleansing properties, and own custom aroma. Isn't that lovely? So I've used Arbor Verte to wipe down my wood dining room table with a little lemon and fractionated coconut oil. Basil I've never used. Cassia, no. To make my own On Guard. So cassia, cilantro, cinnamon bark, clove, eucalyptus is in there. I'm trying to think what else. Wild orange. I've had to make my own On Guard before because I ran out. But any of these are good. Lemon I've used as a household cleaner in the bathroom. Tea tree for sure. I actually shared with a friend who had some. I was like, wipe down your surfaces. Her daughter's got a little flu, little bug. Yay. Oregano, I use that in my kitchen when I make little spills when I'm cooking. It just as a quick, clean, not scouring or anything. Just a quick, I made a spill. Let me wipe it out with some oregano. I even sprayed in the trash can after I take out the trash. Before I put in a new bag, I spray the oregano in the trash can. It smells amazing. Siberian, I didn't think about that. I should use Siberian fir like that. That'd be nice during Christmas. Thyme and wild orange, of course. Wild orange is great, and lemon to get the sticky residue off of glass. It's perfect. Okay. All right. Oh, I guess I was supposed to go over some stuff. Wait, hold on. I'm lost. Sorry, guys. It's all new. Okay, lemon oil. I don't know where I'm at. Hold on a second. I'm so sorry, you guys. This is like so backwards. I'm trying to see where I'm at. I've lost it. Oh well. Protective bin. I think we could talk about On Guard. Here we go. So knowing how powerful essential oils can be for cleansing, doTERRA has created a few products to make cleaning with essential oils even more convenient. Each product in the doTERRA On Guard product line contains the doTERRA On Guard Protective Blend, which contains powerful cleansing properties. This blend uses essential oils with known cleansing properties like wild orange, cinnamon bark, clove, and eucalyptus. Lemon, when it comes to cleaning power, the lemon essential oil is king. Yeah, I've used lemon. That was all the time for just when I don't have time to clean, I use lemon just to diffuse, and it smells amazing. Because people will never know. Just pick, if you like lavender, use that one. I mean, it's just totally up to you what you prefer. There's a Purify cleansing blend. I think that was on the other slide. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, here it is. Okay, Purify cleansing blend is one of the most popular proprietary blends that doTERRA makes for cleaning purposes. I use this with the dogs, the dog and the cats. So yeah, combine lemon, lime, Siberia fern, tea tree, cilantro, and other natural ingredients. Purify produces a refreshing aroma that you will love. I'm a huge fan. It's right up there with Abode. In addition to the divine smell, Purify is useful for purifying the air, dispelling unpleasant odors by using essential oils that are known for their cleansing properties. The Purify blend can also help protect against environmental threats as well. Let's see. They talk about the concentrated laundry detergent that has On Guard blend in it. It lifts stains. It does smell good. You don't want to use too much though, because it will make your clothes stink. You just need to use a tablespoon. So do read the instructions, because I made the mistake and did a full cap, and PU, it doesn't smell very good. But if you use just, see, a little bit goes a long way. If you just use a tablespoon of the laundry detergent from On Guard line, yeah, the On Guard laundry detergent, it smells amazing. It's safe for fabrics in all temperatures. So it's free of synthetic fragrance dyes, toxins. So that one's a good one. The On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, that's the one I was making surface sprays with it. I was making dish soap with it. I was even using it to clean the cars, because we wash the cars. I was using, I think, 2 or 3 tablespoons of that with the Castile, probably a half a cup of that, and then the rest with water, to wash down the car. The foaming hand wash is, I love, it's just perfect. I don't know what else to say, but if you have sensitive skin, like especially now in the winter, when we're washing our hands a lot, it definitely hasn't dried out my skin to the point where I'm like itchy or anything. What else can I share with you? Okay, so we're moving on. All right. One of the best uses for essential oils around the house is to help cleanse the air by creating a lovely, inviting smell. Not only can you use essential oils with cleansing properties to promote clean air within the home, but you can also dispel unpleasant odors by replacing them with potent aroma of essential oils. Try adding essential oils with cleansing properties to an essential oil diffuser in any area of the home to dispel unwanted odors or promote clean, breathable air. So you can combine several essential oils to a single diffuser to create a custom aroma. You can make an essential oil room spray. Combine water and 2 or 3 of your favorite essential oils by adding 10 to 20 drops of each oil to refresh your room. Shake the bottle well and spray like you would, with any of those. And I let me show you real quick. doTERRA does have continuous spray bottles. If you get a 2-pack, I think they're $12, and it's just just like that, and they work great. I love it. I think I've got peppermint in this one. Yeah, I have peppermint in that one. I was using it as a cooler to cool myself off. Okay. Oh, I got some in my throat. Okay, what else can I share with you? Okay, If you install a new air filter, we're supposed to be doing that every 6 months, usually around this time in the spring. We change out the filter, and then in the fall, you can add a couple of drops to your filter before you put it in. I'm trying to see if it says how many drops. Oh, I guess it depends on the size of your filter, you guys. I wouldn't do more than 5. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it drop out. Natural air freshener, instead of spraying commercial air fresheners with questionable ingredients, because we know those are petroleum or coal tar based scents. Yeah, you don't want that in your home. You can make your own natural air freshener using just baking soda and essential oils. Add a 1/4 cup of baking soda to a small mason jar. Add 5 to 6 drops of your favorite doTERRA essential oil. That could be cassia, geranium, eucalyptus, lavender, lemon, wild orange is a couple that they suggest. Put a piece of fabric over the jar opening and seal the jar band to keep an area smelling fresh. Place the jar on a solid surface and shake often to activate the fresh scent. And if the scent starts to fade, then you simply add 2 to 3 drops of essential oil to a jar. Oh my God, I just had an idea. Okay, I'm gonna put myself a note there. Okay, hold on a second. I know I should be teaching and not writing down notes. Okay, essential oil potpourri. How lovely is that? So you don't have to go out and buy, who knows what's in those bags. You can easily incorporate essential oils into your potpourri recipe to give any room an inviting aroma. Whether you make your own potpourri from home or buy it from the store, you can easily add a few drops of essential oil over the potpourri mixture to give it a powerful yet pleasant aroma. Some of them they suggest is cinnamon bark, cassia, vetiver, wild orange, clove, ginger, and cardamom. That sounds nice. Okay, as discussed, many of the cleansing properties in essential oils make them useful for cleansing surfaces throughout the home. When you're in a hurry, you can simply add a dab of essential oil like lemon or bergamot oil to a wet cloth or rag and wipe down surfaces in the kitchen or bathroom. For routine cleaning, consider creating your own essential oil cleanser that'll make it easy to clean in the most popular surfaces in your home. Okay. Oh, I'm getting, oops. Sorry about that. There it is. All-purpose cleaning spray. Ah, nice. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of reading what it says here. Yeah, you can clean your sink, the garbage disposal, refrigerator, and the garbage can. I talked about that earlier. Yes, I put lemon in the garbage disposal before. That smells amazing. So yeah, here's an all-purpose cleansing spray. You can take a screenshot of that or write down the directions and the instructions. I'm just leaving that up for you guys to see it. You can use silicone molds. You can create your own homemade dishwasher tabs. You can go to doTERRA.com, and in the blog, there is a ingredient to do that. A garbage disposal refresher, there's ingredient to do that. A do it yourself. Refrigerator refreshers. Okay, I'm going to move on, you guys. Stainless steel. While stainless steel is a wonderful material to have in your kitchen, it can easily get smeared with the hands and the fingerprints and all that, right? It does get dirty quickly. You can simply spray in a spray bottle with undiluted white vinegar. Add 6 drops of lemon essential oil or your favorite aroma, and spray your stainless steel appliances and wipe down for a clean, refreshed look. I like that. We talked about, okay, very good. The bathroom, I'm getting there. If the cleaning the bathroom is your least favorite chore, yes to that. That is like the one chore I will avoid like the plague. You can make it much easier task with a little help from essential oils by letting the power of essential oils do most of the work for you. Cleaning the bathroom will quickly become easier job in the house. Before I get into the toilet tile and all that stuff, I have to admit, since I switched my soaps, shampoo, and conditioner to doTERRA products, I've noticed there's less soap scum buildup in my shower. It used to get really bad and gross in there, like black. In fact, Erica even remembered, she's like, I remember when your bathroom floor was always like had this black stuff in it. And I was like, yeah, that was before I switched. So just keep that in mind, you guys. For some reason, there's no more buildup. So less work for me in that shower. Yay. Okay, toilet boy cleaner. Let's talk about that. Yeah, nobody likes to clean the toilet. Nobody likes that. So with a little help of tea tree oil, you can easily give your toilets a sparkling makeover. So combine a half cup of baking soda, 10 drops of melaleuca tea tree. So half a cup of baking soda, 10 drops of tea tree, and a half a cup of white vinegar. Dump that right in the toilet. Scrub the bowl, and because the vinegar and the baking soda will react. Tile tub and other surfaces. We just talked about soap scum. I used lemon with very hot water in a spray bottle, got it right up, but man, that was a task. I hated doing that because I had to get down on, I literally had to sit down and do it, and that's so gross. In the stand-up shower. Yeah, I can't, yeah, I mean, it works. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, moving on. All right, laundry. Whether you have a house full of children, frequent guests, or roommates, it can be difficult to keep the windows and mirrors in your home free from smudges and handprints. Thankfully, I don't know why this is there. Okay, thankfully, the cleansing power of essential oils like lemon lime can be extremely useful for giving your glass extra sparkle. Right, we kind of jumped over to the laundry all of a sudden, didn't we? Yeah, let's go talk about laundry. I don't know why it's not in my notes. So yeah, you can add 2 or 3 drops. I wouldn't use dryer sheets. I would use the wool balls. Those seem to work very well. I think it keeps the static clean from happening. So pick your favorite aroma, whether that's florals, lavender, serenity's nice, purify, or abode. On guard is another good one. Add a few drops of Siberian fir to rinse in the rinse cycle to get rid of unpleasant odors. I've used Purify. Add a drop of your favorite essential oil to a damp cloth and place on top of clothing. Oh, and ironing. Oh, that's a good idea. I never thought of that. See, I learned stuff new too when I do these. And then add, we talked about that. Oh, no, we didn't. Add a cup of white vinegar and 4 to 6 drops of tea tree to the wash cycle to naturally brighten your clothes. Oh, I'm definitely going to try that, you guys, because I could use a little whitening. Okay, wood. I don't know why it's skipping around. Mix 4 drops of, oh yeah, we talked, okay, there's the wood polish I used, you guys. Let's see. Okay, glass, essential oil glass. Oh yeah, so yeah, we got people touching the mirrors in the windows. Even you can use this in your car. I wouldn't keep the spray cleaner in your car. I'm just saying for those windows. So a 16-ounce spray bottle, 1.5 cup of white vinegar, half cup of distilled water, 8 drops of citrus oil of your choice. What is your flavor today? And those are the instructions. So you can take a screenshot of that or jot it down. You could always replay this video on YouTube channel or in the Facebook group. Like and subscribe. Okay. I always forget to add that in there. Sticky messes. Oof. Yeah, if you got kids and they love stickers, can't tell you how many stickers I've removed off of the windows. Lemon is going to be your best friend. Also, wild oranges is perfect for that too. If you've seen the product Gugon, that's a orange oil. So wash hands with lemon essential oil to remove grease from changing the oil in your car. I felt like greasy after cooking. I use a little lemon for that. Tree sap or other sticky residue off your hands, a drop of lemon oil in the palms and wash with warm water. Ooh, love it. And you could do that with any citrus, but lemon and wild orange seem to be the go-tos. Carpet. Here's a carpet refresher ingredients. 2 cups of baking soda, 10 cups of essential oil, lavender, lemon, cypress, eucalyptus. All smells amazing. And those are the instructions for that. So you can take a screenshot of that or jot it down, pause the video, like and subscribe. Furnishings and linen. Yeah, I do have a linen spray bottle. I do. I had lavender in there. Now I have the adaptive and that smells amazing. So you want to combine 2 cups of distilled water, 2 tablespoons of rubbing alcohol, and 15 drops of lavender in a spray bottle. Shake well, mist over furniture, bedding, or a linen closet for a refreshing scent. That'd be really nice before our guests come over, right? Soap. Dish soap. Ingredients: 2 cups of unscented Castile Soap. Get that on Amazon. That's where I got mine. Excuse me. 20 drops of lime oil, 8 drops of lemon oil, 6 drops of grapefruit or wild orange. Fill a large clean bottle with the soap, add the essential oils, and then shaky. Or you can get the On Guard concentrate if you want to, skip all the extra work. All right. Questions. All right. If you have any questions about what we went over today, please feel free to reach out to me, text me, email me, call me. It doesn't matter. I will get back to you. And then also, don't forget to check out. I'm going to go ahead and stop the share. If I can figure it. Hold on. Here we go. Yay. Okay. So yeah, just go ahead and grab your oil magic book in the science section, and it'll have the chemical compounds and which oils you could turn to clean your home. It's so easy. All right. I hope this helped you, and stay tuned for next week. I forgot what the class is. I should write this stuff down before I get on here. All right. So just tune in next week. It'll be another class, all new. Hopefully I'll be a little bit better on the presentation. I'll do a little bit more practicing next time. I promise. I swear. I kind of got lazy this week. Okay. Love you guys. See you next week. Take care. Bye.